Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sayyid Shan Haider. I am a foundation level student at Rehan School. Today we are doing Maya on the topic. Today we are doing Maya on the topic of take it easy, the origins of let big expression. So let's start. We will start on Maya. Maya is starting. Maya. Guys, so our Maya started.
Your
So
time.
first of all, hello Maya.
Hey, Sebastian, good to hear from you.
Maya, my first question to you is what does the phrase take it easy mean to you?
To me, take it easy is basically a way to someone to chill out, relax, stress so much can be good advice when it's working hard or can be a way of saying goodbye casually. What I'm curious about that phrase specifically?
Okay, Maya, so my next question to you is when did people usually use this expression?
That's a good question. From what I understand, take it easy started popping up around the mid-20th century, probably sometime in the 1950s or 60s. It really took off as that back post-war American culture. Before that, people used phrases like rest easy or don't worry. But the specific phrasing we use now seems to become popular over time. Makes sense with all that pop influence then, I guess?
Okay, Maya, so my next question to you is it always used it in positive way?
Not always, actually. It usually comes across as positive, like encouragement or a friendly farewell. But depending on how someone says it, tone can change everything. Someone could say, take it easy with a bit of sarcasm if they're frustrated with you or trying to dismiss something. So it can definitely carry different weight depending on the situation.
Okay, okay, Maya, my next
And
question
you are.
to you is
Go ahead, Em.
can take it easy have different meanings in different situations?
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty versatile that way. Back off. So the meaning really shifts with context and delivery.
Okay, Maya. So my next question to you is how would you explain this phrase to a child?
Mm. I'd probably say something like, if you're feeling upset or worried, take it easy means to calm down and relax. It's like when you're building with blocks and they keep falling over, sometimes you need to take a deep breath and start again gently. Or when I say take it easy when you're leaving, it just means have fun and be careful. Keep it simple and relate it to something a kid knows.
Okay, Maya. So my next question to you is do you know where the phrase take it easy come from?
Yeah, let me quickly double check the history on that one. Actually, it goes way back further than I thought. The phrase has roots in the early 19th century, around the 1830s. The first first written record shows up in this novel from 1835 called The Gypsy. So it's older than I realized. It was probably around as a general idea about relaxing before becoming the popular saying it is today. Seems like it spread from there. So from what I'm reading, it really caught on in America.
Okay, Maya. So my next question to you is, when did people start using this expression?
Well, since it first shows up a writing around the 1830s, people would have been using it around then, maybe even a little before. But from what I can gather, it was pretty rare until it really took off in American culture in the 1950s and 60s. That's when it moved from being a sort of old-fashioned phrase to this casual, everyday thing people say all the time. So while the saying technically existed earlier, the widespread use really happened mid-20th century.
Okay, Maya. My next question to you is, was it is originally used in a specific country or culture?
Oh, that's interesting. It's interesting to think about where things come from. It actually seems like it originated in British English originally before becoming way more popular in the United States. It became especially popular among European cultures, like the European American culture, due to things like immigration and culture transfer, though it's also now pretty widespread around the world. So it kind of started over there, really exploded in popularity here. Does that make sense?
Yes, Maya, that makes sense absolutely. My next question to you is, how has its meaning changed over time?
That's a good question. At first, when it was used in the 1830s, take it easy basically meant to moderate yourself, like don't overdo it. But over time, especially in the mid 20th century when it really spread in America, it shifted more into being about calming down, relieving stress, or as that casual see you later kind of phrase we use today. So from moderation to more about emotional and even just everyday conversation. It became more versatile, really. Is that track for you?
Okay, Maya. My next question to you is, how has its meaning changed over time?
We're just over that one, actually. You asked how the meaning changed over time. And I finished explaining that it went from meaning moderate yourself back in the 1830s to being about
Sorry, I forgot it. My next
relaxing,
question to
calming
you
down,
is,
or
how do you think the phrase becomes so popular?
honestly, I think it probably caught on because it's just easy. It's a simple way to say a lot of different things at once. It's comfort, advice, a chill vibe, all in 2 words. The 50s and 60s were also a time when people started to value that laid back attitude more, especially as youth culture started shaping things. Casual phrase like this just right in. It's not formal or stuffy, just straightforward and kind of cool.
Okay, Maya. So my next question to you is take it easy formal or informal?
Definitely informal. Like you wouldn't hear your boss saying, please take it easy with that report instead of try not to rush or something like that. It's what you tell a friend who's stressed or say when you're leaving someone's place. Totally casual, good for friends, family, people you're close to.
Okay, Maya. My next question to you is, can it be used in professional settings?
it's tricky. I mean, technically you could say it to a colleague if you know them well and the workplace is pretty relaxed. Generally, it's best avoided in formal professional settings, like during a presentation or when talking to upper management. Something like have a good rest of your day or take care is safer in those situations. Too much risk of sounding too casual for work.
Okay, Maya, my next question to you is that what are some similar expressions?
Okay, lots of options actually.